What's going on, girls and guys? Once again, it is your host, Arachnid Soul, coming to you today for the very first time with a brand new game that just dropped earlier this week. It's called Oscura Lost Light. This brand new game was developed by Chocolate Liberation Front and published by Surprise Attack Games out of Australia. I have to tell you, I've been on YouTube for a little bit more than a year now, and one of the things I've always wanted to do was get some games to show you guys at launch. I've done it a couple of times, but earlier this week when this game came out, there's a guy named Steven Heller. You see his information on the screen below. He's the founder of Pixels for Breakfast, a Twitch channel, a Steam group, and also a Twitter page. And he's also the community manager for Surprise Attack Games. He gifted me this game so I could show all of you out there. And I have to tell you, there were no demands. He didn't tell me, give it a shining review. He didn't tell me, go out there and praise it. He told me, play the game, give it an honest review. If I like it, say I like it. If I don't have to say I like it. I'll tell you I don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. So I'm playing this right now, not with the mouse and keyboard, even though this is on PC. I'm playing this with the controller. And at first glance, I can tell you it kind of reminds me of Limbo. It kind of reminds me of Guacamelee. And that's already a massive compliment because I've really enjoyed both of those games. This is almost like a throwback to what I used to play when I was growing up. Back in the days of PlayStation 1, back in the days of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the side-scrolling adventure. Frame rate's good on this game. It obviously looks absolutely beautiful. And I can tell you the controls could not be more responsive. The backstory of this game is pretty much this little character you see me running around with. He was a light keeper, and he was told, you know what, we're going to let you keep the lighthouse, but all you have to do is not touch this stone. That's all you have to do. Now, you know, he's kind of curious. He's up there. He got bored and decided, what the hell, I'm going to touch the stone. He touched the stone, and the stone exploded. And now it's pretty much his responsibility to go through the world and recollect all of the shard pieces and make things right. So what I'm noticing here is you've got the jump, you've got the double jump, which is pretty awesome because this is going to leave open a lot of possibilities later in the game. Come on. There we go. I can't possibly look bad on my channel. It's just very unprofessional. Look at that. So you basically have to time everything. You have to know when to activate that power, put out that green light so the clouds appear. Oh, and we just learned, much like a lot of classic video games, your main character, your protagonist, for whatever reason, cannot swim. Come on. Oh, you guys thought I was going to die there, didn't you? You guys still don't have that belief in yours truly. You guys still don't believe in Arachnid Soul, and I keep telling you guys, I've been gaming for a long time. I've got this. I don't quite have it yet, but I'll figure it out. That was kind of a pointless death. Okay, focus. Just lay out for a second. I'll be right back with you. Just lay out. Let me focus on this. Okay, I'm noticing actually if I hold the button down, I can keep that green aura going a little bit longer. So here we go. All right. That was the problem. I didn't know I could hold it down. I thought I had to just tap it. So that was the first level. I mean, this is very promising. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Guacamelee. It reminds me a lot of Limbo just from the kind of shading effects on it. But I remember in Guacamelee, as time went on, you did unlock other abilities. You did unlock the ability to use different colors. And I'm pretty sure that's going to happen here. I need to get that green gem. Not sure exactly what that did, but I know I need to get it. And I'm looking at these kind of devil-looking guys, which look awesome, by the way. And I know that I do not want to get into a fight with these things. They're throwing spears. They're about 10 times my size. Got to time this right. Okay, wait for him to stop looking. I got this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's basically... I hate to just bottom line it and call it a kind of a side-scrolling puzzle game, because it's a lot more than that. You can really tell they put a lot of time into it. It's not just one puzzle, it's a lot of puzzles, and it's kind of cool because with each one they're asking you to build on what they've taught you so far. And I guess at the same time build on just basically what you've learned over the years as a gamer. Alright, here we go. And now they're going to introduce this, which is basically me being able to push objects. Again, kind of similar to Limbo. I think the big difference between this and Limbo is, and as great as Limbo was, and no disrespect to it, I think this does have more of a kind of personality. It's a little bit more colorful, definitely. But the puzzles are more constant. Like, I don't know what the hell to do here. I know I do not want to go into that purple ray of light. Oh, okay, there we go. Just about to see. Let's see if I can push this thing and move it a little bit, and I absolutely could. I have to tell you, like I said, did not see that saw blade coming. But like I said, I wasn't going to sugarcoat things. If I didn't like this game, I was going to tell everyone out there I didn't like it, but I'm really enjoying this. I'm really having a great time with this game. I said it before, the controls feel great, they're very intuitive, the frame rate's high on this game, which, in a game where you're constantly moving and double jumping and solving puzzles, that's a must. The introduction of new mechanics, like this thing that I'm standing on, I have no idea what that's called. But it kind of keeps things fresh. I'm excited to see where this game goes. By the way, stay tuned at the end of this video because I'm going to plug away. I'm going to tell you everything about Pixels for Breakfast, and I'm going to tell you guys and girls out there where you can go see them. Another thing I've got to tell you, and I mentioned Steven a little bit, Hellerfant on Twitter, by the way. One of the things I'm going to be doing with Pixels for Breakfast, and I'm already part of the Steam group, I'm going to be streaming with them on Twitch. I'm going to be hosting my own live streams on Twitch. So you're going to want to go over to Twitch. You're going to want to stay tuned to the end of the video so you know what their Twitch page is. You're going to want to go over there. You're going to want to follow them on Twitch. You're going to want to follow them on Twitter so you know when I'm live streaming on Twitch. And then please come over, join the chat room, join the live stream. Let them know that there's people out there who actually want to see Arachnid Soul, who actually care about Arachnid Soul, if you will. And I'm excited. It's been a really long time since I've done a live stream. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm glad that I'll be able to stream some indie games. You know, not just AAA games, but I'm an overall gamer. I like playing games that are good. Trying to talk and focus. Why can't I make this jump? There we go. I've got to avoid this guy. Oh, that guy comes in pretty quick. Okay. Alright, but anyway, like I was saying, Surprise Attack Games and also Pixels for Breakfast really do focus on indie gaming. Even though, I mean, to be honest with you, Pixels for Breakfast does also focus on the AAA games, just not as much. I mean, you can see AAA games pretty much anywhere. And I've got to be honest with you, when I think about gamers saying that, you know, games aren't as good anymore, it seems like they're just talking about the $60 AAA games. You know, these games that come out at E3, they've got these brilliant movies and these brilliant vignettes, and oh my god, did you see those cutscenes, and the game looks so amazing. And then you go out, you buy that Day Zero bundle, and it's not only $60, but you know, they get you with all the DLC, you end up paying $80, $90 for it. And then the game comes out, you sit there and you play it, and you're like, this game's pretty weak. And you're like, wait a minute, no. The movie for this game was amazing back in June, back in July, at PAX, at all these different things. There's no way this game isn't amazing. So you start talking to your friends, you go on Twitter, you go on Facebook, you go on Twitch, all over social media, you're on Reddit, and it turns out everyone thinks the game is overrated, everyone thinks the game sucks, and everyone paid $80, $90 for it. Meanwhile, you've got a bunch of AAA games, and I mean, hell, some of the AAA games are absolutely garbage as well. But I mean, usually you only paid maybe $15, $20, $25 for a AAA game. So if it is garbage, you know, you're not out as much. And at the same time, there's so many gems. This is a game right here where even if I hadn't been given this game for free, I probably would have looked at the screenshots and just bought it because it looks amazing. But I'd absolutely be willing to buy this. I think anybody out there who's watching this, who's kind of on the fence about buying this game, I haven't played much of it, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. I've played games like this that have been a lot more repetitive in the puzzles. There haven't been new mechanics to unlock. And I'm trying to jump back down here, even though I don't know what is going to be down there. Okay, land on this little bird thing. It's like a flying penguin kind of. I stopped talking, I laid out there because I was like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this on the first try. And the people watching at home, the people watching on their tablets, on their smartphones, the people watching on whatever they're watching on, they're really going to be impressed with me. I'm really going to make everyone out there proud. And then I completely screw it up. Not once, but twice. Now my mindset is, they think I can't do it. But I'm going to show them on the third time, the hat trick is not going to happen. The third time's going to be a charm. I'm going to make it. See, you guys thought I was going to screw that up. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna focus this time. I've got it. I've got it this time. Wait for it. Okay. Damn it! I thought that little cube was gonna be down there again. Okay, so now I know I've got to go back up there. I've got to get that cube. But this game reminds me of not just some of the games that I've mentioned in the past, the side-scrollers that I was really a fan of growing up, but I mean, there's some other games. There was a thing a long, long time ago in a land far away named the TurboGrafx 16. And no, this wasn't the Sega Genesis or the Sega Master System or the SNES. This was a completely different thing, and there was a game on there, a little side-scrolling game called Bonk's Revenge, and I played the hell out of that game. I don't know what happened to that series. Someone should try to reboot that. It wasn't so much puzzles, it was just a caveman and he had a big head and he... Oh, well, at least I got the checkpoint. Caveman with the big head, he went around headbutting everything and had a toga on. I'm also trying to get all these little gems or these crystals as I go along. I'm not sure exactly what I need them for, but I'm just guessing they do something. They're going to give me some power-up, or I'm going to get something because... That was very Limbo-esque there. That reminded me of that spider early on when you play Limbo and that claw comes down and impales you. Okay, so no need to jump there. Let's see if I can time this and get over... Oh, there's 2 saw blades. Okay, cool. And I think, yep, the red aura was what did it there. So after this video, you've got some homework. Your homework is all of the links that you've watched in this video, all of the links that you see at the end of the video, go check them out. I mean, there's people out there making quality games that maybe you haven't heard of because they are smaller. And I'm glad I can bring some of these games to you. And the other thing is, I want you to be there when I'm live streaming, because I have not done a live stream in quite some time, and it's going to be good one way or another. Either I'm going to be really good at it like I'd like to think I was before, or I'll be completely horrible. In any case, you'll have an enjoyable time, either marveling in my brilliance or laughing at my failure. I think I've got to go back up there. Or maybe... Okay, no I don't. And I think the puzzles will get more difficult as this game goes on, but I mean, I'm really enjoying this difficulty level. It's not too difficult, at the same time it's not too easy. It's a combination of trying to use your brain and also trying to kind of figure out how to maneuver with the controller. We're going to call that a day, we're going to call that a night, depending on where you are. It has been your host, Arachnid Soul, intellectual, voracious, and passionate about honestly telling you I'm enjoying this game. You might want to go pick it up in the Steam store. Stay tuned for all of those links, and I will catch you girls and guys later.